Hi, my name is Corben, and welcome to my page. On this page, we're going to talk a lot about tough love. We're going to talk about motivation. We're going to talk about discipline. We're going to talk about affirmations. Why? When I was in college, I used to have a jar because it helped get me through. And every day I would circle the bowl, pick something out, and that would be my mantra for the day. And I would reinforce that until I believed it. Because what we speak into existence, what we think and feel and believe is what becomes our reality. I truly do believe that. So I eventually started sharing my affirmations with people on my social media, and I did not realize how much they were also getting out of it. So in 2025, going forward, I am daring to have the audacity to challenge myself. I did not know what I originally wanted this page to be because there's a million and one dancers, which is my profession, currently being on a Broadway national tour, being an actor. There's a million and one singers and actors, and then there's a plethora of really talented people. And so I said, what's something that I do well, that I do easily? And one of the things that I know how to do is run my mouth off. And I do it very well. But even more importantly, how I speak to people is something that also comes really easy to me. Having a charm and having a wit and having an astute presence. That's something that really comes easy to me. And I enjoy it. I enjoy talking with people and engaging with people. And this for me is a really good forum for what I know that I do really well. I say that humbly, of course, because we're always trying to get better and do better. But as I say this, I originally posted these videos for myself because this is how I speak to myself. This is how I speak to myself every single day in the place from which it's coming from. So just know, in the proverbial sense, as I'm speaking through myself to you, because I know somebody will get a lot out of what I'm saying, or they might not. Take what works for you, leave what doesn't. I hear you. I'm kind and fair in my assessment. And what I mean by that is this. These are not meant to be high horse videos. These are not meant to be holier than thou videos, because two things are true and one thing is for certain. If we're going to talk about them in the manner of what we will or will not accept, let's make sure that we're not doing that same behavior. Okay? Because at the end of the day, people show us how we want to be treated, and it's up to us to determine whether or not we want to accept that. Maya Angelou, right? So we have to make sure we're holding up our end of the bargain and holding ourselves to that standard. So that way, then when we do speak about said things, we can speak about it with a certain weight and an authority. Because one of the things that I learned from my parents growing up in a military family, both my parents served, which is that there were no such thing as excuses. We weren't allowed to blame other people. Why weren't you being more proactive? Why weren't you doing your due diligence? Why weren't you being ahead of the issue? So I hope you enjoy these, because I know I enjoy making them, and I know when I have just random conversations with people when we talk, this is going to be good. So let's get started.